Okay, so I think you should have access to you should be seeing what I'm doing right now. If you're on YouTube, let me check again. Let me confirm that you are seeing this on YouTube. I'm confirming if you're on YouTube and you are seeing this. Okay. So please hold on. The class is going on YouTube. I would advise anyone who is not yet part of the class to actually join on YouTube. It's holding on at the moment. So we are currently live on YouTube at the moment, and I would advise anyone who is not a part of the class to actually become a part of it. So again, we are on the I think we are on the understanding the global freelance marketplace. So what we are doing right now is actually a kind of overview of the class. If you ended up not seeing it, you're going to see a replay which is going to talk about everything we are going to discuss in the class. Then if you want me to actually notify you under the videos or under the video on my YouTube channel, you actually see the link to getting notified. You would leave your email, your phone number, and I'm going to start contacting you about when the class wants to hold and stuff like that. So we have understanding the global freelance market. That's the next step, obviously. Uh, and we're going to be talking about overview of the global freelance marketplace. Obviously, everybody has access to the local marketplace in Nigeria. We know how it works. We know how dealing with clients works in Nigeria. But we will be focused mostly on the global freelance landscape in this class. Then we will talk about why foreign clients pay what they pay, where we'll be talking about the laws of demand and supply. I know many of us know that already. And we're talking about the three laws of compensation by Bob Proctor. We're talking about opportunities and challenges of global freelancers. We'll be talking about then we'll go from there from understanding the global freelance marketplace. We'll talk about identifying your niche and your unique selling proposition for your market as a freelancer, which is something that actually changes on a consistent basis. Your unique selling proposition changes every 3 months, 6 months. Your unique selling proposition, your angle actually changes. So we'll talk about how to define your niche, how to find your niche and target audience as a freelancer. We'll talk about standing out in the global marketplace. We'll talk about overcoming challenges to a consistent income, which is one of the biggest problems of us freelancers. Trying to get a consistent income is one of the biggest problems. So we'll talk about building a professional portfolio, which is one of the most important aspects when it comes to a global marketplace. If it is local, it is not a problem. Having a standout portfolio, having a big portfolio is not a real problem if it is local. But once it's foreign, there is the importance of creating a standout portfolio. There is a focus on the relevance of your portfolio to the kind of clients you want to find. Then there is building a website to showcase your portfolio. I think we can just work on a simple instructional website that we can build during that period to also showcase how to build a simple website to showcase your portfolio. Then we'll talk about marketing or mastering LinkedIn for freelancers, which is actually where I excel. I've used LinkedIn to acquire a lot of clients that pay me over $1,500 a month. Not even one client, multiple clients that have paid me over $1,500 a month. So we'll talk about optimizing your LinkedIn profile, which is profile optimization. Talk about crafting professional profiles, overcoming objection with your LinkedIn profile, how to build your LinkedIn profile such a way that once a potential client actually visits the page, they are more likely to patronize you or reach out to you to actually work with them. Then we'll also talk about building authority on LinkedIn, which involves content marketing on LinkedIn, which is more or less like my field. We'll talk about strategies for content creation to attract potential clients. And in that case, we are going to be using case studies of some freelancers that are going to be in the class. We are going to be using some freelancers in the class, modifying their page. You learn from that example and you build yours from there. Then we also talk about authority building with your content and generating leads with your content. So those are so that's some of the important aspects of freelancing in the global marketplace. Then we'll talk about outbound client acquisition on LinkedIn. There are different strategies for client acquisition. We have inbound, we have outbound. We'll start first with outbound client strategy because outbound is one of the fastest ways to actually get clients. So we'll talk about effective ways to connect and engage with prospects. We'll talk about creating personalized outreach messages. We're talking about using offers within your outbound messages, which means you include relevant case studies and you create offers that shows that you have in-depth knowledge about your industry, which is one of the biggest problems in offer creation as a freelancer. So we also talk about leveraging other platforms where we'll be bringing other people in actually, not only me. I particularly use Upwork, but we'll be bringing somebody else to discuss about Fiverr, and we'll talk about the comparisons of these platforms. We'll talk about creating a winning freelancing profile. We're talking about transitioning from freelancing platforms and moving them to direct clients, or how to move clients from freelancing platforms to direct clients. Then we also talk about we'll talk about inbound marketing strategy. Obviously, I talked about outbound first. So we'll talk about inbound marketing strategies as a freelancer. We'll talk about content marketing beyond LinkedIn. We talk about building a personal brand. We're talking about networking and building relationships. This class is an overview and an introduction to the class itself. We're not going to be starting the class until next week, Sunday, and I'm just giving you an overview of everything we are going to be talking about. So I will advise you to actually follow on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. Then you're going to find the link to actually make sure that you get notified about the class on YouTube as well. I would advise you to also click on that link. So we also have the business side of freelancing. We'll discuss about the business side of freelancing, where we'll be talking about setting up your business and legal considerations as a freelancer. We're talking about overview of your business structures, pricing your services, managing finances, and payments. So I think that's going to be the conclusion of the class. Those are going to be what we'll touch in the first cohort of the class. We're going to be having multiple cohorts. We'll be updating the classes as we go. We'll be adding more information. So it is going to be held on a consistent basis. We'll try first to finish this set of information on a consistent basis. Then after that, we'll start having classes once per month where we'll be discussing client acquisition, which will be focused on foreign clients that pay over $1,000 per month. So if you are somebody who is currently on TikTok, you are on Instagram, I would advise you to actually migrate and make sure that you subscribe on YouTube. Once I'm done with this overview video, I'm going to be recording it and I'm going to be sharing the link to joining the community from this video. So I hope every one of us have participated in the class, that participated in the class will get ourselves ready. The link to join the class will be on my website, it will be on YouTube, and you can also make sure that you register as quickly as possible because the class is 100% free. But the admission on every session like this will actually be quite limited. It might be just 100 people who will get in or will bring in into each class. So I would advise you to make sure that you sign up right now, leave your information, your WhatsApp or your phone number, your email, so that I can notify you whenever each class is start. So see you later. Cheers.